He was a man woven from the fabric of his village. His name was ʟɪғᴇ, and his life was a tapestry of sun-drenched days and simple joys. He knew the feel of the earth beneath his calloused fingers, the rhythm of the rain on his tin roof. His laughter was as familiar to the villagers as the scent of roasting yams on a charcoal fire. Poverty was his constant companion, a shadow that stretched long with the setting sun. Yet ʟɪғᴇ held on to hope, a fragile flame flickering in the darkness. He dreamed of a better life, not just for himself but for his family, for his children. He yearned to offer them opportunities that seemed as distant as the stars. He would whisper these dreams to the night sky, each whispered word a prayer carried on the wind. Little did he know, fate had a curious plan, a twist of fortune that would change everything. The lottery ticket was crumpled in his hand, a flimsy piece of paper holding the weight of his wildest dreams. The numbers swam before his eyes, a dizzying confirmation of his unimaginable luck. He was a millionaire. A wave of euphoria washed over him, followed by a tremor of disbelief. This wasn't just money, it was a key, unlocking a future he had only dared to imagine. He would finally build that well for his village, the one they so desperately needed. He could send his children to school, watch them blossom without the burden of poverty. He could finally leave behind the cramped, leaking roof and build a real home, a haven for his family. The possibilities spiraled before him, each more dazzling than the last. Yet as the initial euphoria faded, a seed of doubt began to sprout in his heart. The gated community shimmered in the distance, an oasis of manicured lawns and opulent mansions. It was a world away from ʟɪғᴇ's dusty village, a testament to a wealth he now shared. Yet as he approached the towering iron gates, a cold realization washed over him. The money in his pocket couldn't buy him acceptance, couldn't erase the lines drawn by generations of privilege and prejudice. He had traded the familiar warmth of his village for the cold indifference of this concrete jungle. Here people spoke in hushed tones, their words laced with judgment and suspicion. The air hummed with unspoken rules, a silent language that spoke of exclusion and unspoken boundaries. His arrival was met with raised eyebrows, whispers that followed him like shadows. He was an outsider, his presence an unwelcome disruption in their carefully curated world. The community felt like a packed bus, each seat occupied by someone who believed their presence was earned, their right to the space unquestionable. ʟɪғᴇ, with his calloused hands and sun-weathered skin, stood out like a single wildflower in a field of perfectly manicured roses. They eyed him with a mixture of curiosity and disdain, their gazes lingering on his simple clothes, his uncertain smile.